What's something you hate to spend money on? I had to pay for my daughter's wedding, and I hated every second of it. My daughter was getting married to a guy I didn't like. He was lazy, and I knew he was only with her for the money. I tried to tell her, but she wouldn't listen. She said he was the love of her life. I was furious when she told me she was engaged to him. I knew he was just using her, and I didn't want to pay for their wedding. But my wife told me I had to, so I did. I paid for everything. The venue, the flowers, the dress, the cake. It cost me over $30,000. I was so angry. I didn't want to spend that money on a wedding I didn't approve of. But I did it anyway for my daughter. The wedding was beautiful, but I couldn't enjoy it. I was too busy thinking about how much money I had spent. After the wedding, I told my daughter that I didn't want to see her husband again. I said he was a lazy bum and that he was just using her. She was furious with me. She said I was being unfair and that I didn't know him. A few months later, my daughter called me in tears. She said her husband had left her. He had taken all of her money and run off with another woman. She was devastated. I was so angry. I had been right about him all along. I had spent all that money on a wedding for a man who didn't deserve my daughter. I told her I was sorry, but I couldn't help her. I had already spent too much money on her wedding. She was heartbroken and I felt terrible. But I couldn't bring myself to forgive her for marrying that man.